Mowo. Let me see a share send you maybe more near the Aseda Ebema Yankopo Yadanase. So dear Coin or Sunday Abba and then so. Sene minimo share and so near ye baby susunu asembia Jena Ekaye and I never know Baba can wasem. Jana Chachu Ekaye and no name Baba ne Wabeka wasem kakra. I'm so say a Christopher because we believe so nyankopon eti osoro heaven because God we believe that God dwell in heaven you know and ma Christianity ye Christo edinu ni eje Bible no edinu ni eje di say onyankopon eti heaven no ye shada enye logic ema ye ento asom si e kaso onyankopon eti heaven. It says that God created the heaven into enye heaven ho and oche. Na on the other for enu na me pese me ma ye dwen ho kakra na me chire mu enso kakra. Say Christianity is about wisdom, it's about understanding, it's about knowledge. Sanya de bia me kan. Say what kind Bible ade e ma no eyi nyansa ehumu ene ntiase. Edu on the other for yen konkohwe. So nyankopon ot heaven and nyankopon ente heaven. For you to understand God, you need to understand your fathers. So what to wear Januma said there, obeti nyankopon ase. But so won't tell what papa say, and I won't tell where Januma say, you can never understand God. Into young conquer here. Waja eba haseno. Na oti cave ebuom. They were living in the wilderness, and they used the wilderness to create the village. But Omantna cave nubium, a nubium. The moment they created the village, they came out and they were in the village to rule. On the trauma new yamu. Creating you know, on Babetra, on my new yamu, Omantra cave num. Fancy where Jabano, all Banu only dying, no dishay, into a buy and Obetra cave mu. The white place, and they came out of they used the white place to build the village. On build the village in we no, and on better village in and on the rue, and mountain and no, young conqueror abuum. Now your tick room, my dear sister, my dear brother, into young coupon so, baby, I'm not tenno. I will be creating heaven, I will creating earth, I will turn a new yamu. That is the heaven, or turn a new yamu. Essence will nipa say one when you cannot rule. If you want to rule, nyawo boy and nyawo ye dia nature say wo nipa no wo tena when you nyamu. Enuntia for example, say onipa we sidan na we sidan o dia ma tenants. Na tenant na wo dia dan na ma wo no wonti won mu bi. How can you rule them? Before you can rule your tenant, then you need to dwell in that place so that you can rule your tenant. It is a tenant, sorry, free kataso. No, them say fear at what they are, or the BB tour, or the better ye. Say tenant, sorry, free kataso. No, them say fear at what they are, or ye BBA, or be ye. But say fear no and Tiwa Mubia, my dear sister, my dear brother, Ubia Koyan your pay. Tiniye Ubia Koyan your pay. Etu nyankopon wo bo osoro eni asase wie ye no eni wo tran osoro eye na ni onyamu o bankran wo amfa dan ama obi single room ena ababeje ye ba wo si wo dan ni wie ye wo ni onyamu no wakwa tran wani onyamu eti so nipa create mi hu se mi create ni onyamu a etwase mi tran mu a how much more onyankopon. That is why the Old Testament osha is a wildlife. And the New Testament is not a wildlife. In the Old Testament, now one will be one kind, so for that there will be no be one kind. But in the New Testament, will be changed that yes, we catch as a for that shame. Because it's a new this thing. Because yes, you can say, Afe, Onyankopon, Peso Tran and Nyamu, Yaminu, any pedia, I was so. Our body is the temple of God. Into if you know cancer with the daddy, a woman. Into Nyankopon kra na mawrade Yesu Kristo so e ba asase we say so e be siesie ye nipadua no He has decided to dwell in us. That is why now the Holy Spirit dwells in us. And we cry, Abba. So my dear sister, my dear brother, nyame pese yeti asiye se enumre no. Since if you can't understand man, you can never understand God. And Jesus catch Nicodemus no. Was in Nicodemus way, as I see so asem, you can understand. How can you understand the things in heaven? And you say where you buy no, where you buy not a white place in a cave. And then he used the cave to create a village. And he came out of the cave to come and dwell in the village and rule the village and rule the villagers. The same way God was in the wilderness. And we free the wilderness and then Yankopon created the heaven and the earth. The heaven and the earth is the glory of God. So God needs to dwell in his glory. So this tells you that God dwells in heaven. He's no more in the wilderness. He's now dwelling in heaven. And now, Otiemu awasase so. Enti ame pese oti ase. And it says so nipa etimi chichire na ni onyam wie na ofiri ba bia wo betana ni onyam dia. Na ese so hu so Nyankopon so otena ni onyam. So my dear sister, my dear brother, Christianity is wisdom. Christianity is not something that someone should look down at it, because the Bible don't teach us common sense and those things. It teaches us wisdom. So it take only wise people, people with understanding, people with knowledge to understand God, because Bible is about wisdom, understanding and knowledge. Secondly, so when you Christian nebia wu tiemi and oni pa bia wu tiemi, the wise men, because otichi stars and numbers. But there's one thing I want to tell you. The wise men, they know how to read the stars, but they came and bowed before Jesus Christ. Remember that in the days of Nebuchadnezzar, the astrologists, anyone with they were great, but Daniel was not part of them. But it was Daniel and one studied the stars and those things, and Uchimi deliver them from the hands of Nebuchadnezzar. Nebuchadnezzar will not J one. It says it's not about knowing your number, it's not about knowing your star. That is going to make you great. It's not about knowing your star. And yes, you'll be sure when some no what me account with some story actually. No. Because you will be unisa. But we worry or ma we see dying. You will be unisa, but we timi a trika. Yawu obinu onisa ba no wonsa kra no onutimi ya no wonsa intimi ye. So life is not about someone reading your palm to tell you that this or that. Go and check the great people. Go and check the number of people who have become great in life, and you'll be able to read your palm. Life, if you'll be great, you must know that it's the people that will make you great. It's not you. It's the people that will make you great. Na nipa de achi awode ho bo wom no. So na ma we great. It is so bit me catch you. So one day you are going to be a great man. And you don't work with great people. And you don't serve great people. How can your greatness comes? Because you need to work with the great people to become great. And in the old days, the Egyptians were the mighty men. So God sent the Israelites to go to Egypt and serve in Egypt. So one day they can also become great and rule the world. If you so be a catcher, say you'll be great. Or be catcher, say you'll be great. Now at the end of the day, no, if you don't work with the great people, you can never become great. My brother, I'm telling you. Because what you connect yourself to will depend what you get. What you connect yourself. So when you connect yourself to the great people, they also make you great. Because life is all about connection. Life is all about links. Whom you link yourself to, that will determine what your future, how your future is going to be. So my dear sister, my dear brother, and man with the so will be a story actually, because it's not your ensemble. Life is about how you relate to people. So be a one sumum, no way to me a catch now, so when we share one sumum, one day you become this. My dear sister, now what can be here that you are foolish and you couldn't know how to handle your tongue. Now you will go to prison. But if you are able to keep your mouth, and you focus, you will become great. So what we need in life is not about somebody telling you about your star, somebody telling you about your number, somebody telling you about the story in your palm. What you need in life is to know the kind of people you are going to react with them. So you know, when I'm working with the wise, I'm going to be wise. When I'm working with the great, I'm going to be great. When I'm serving the great people, I'm going to be great one day. Samuel David Kosevo Saul, and one day he also become a king. So it's the people who are going to make you near trust away. Into nipa bia wo sorry free kata so a ne twasa wo dwen no se maye nipa seya eye nipa mahia wo no e ne bema maye saade no na suban a meda na di no e ne bema maye saade no. It's not about what the prophet have told you. It's not about what someone have akachira, but it's about how you react with people with humbleness. That will show how great you are going to be. It's not about knowing your number. You ask yourself, I'm telling you, ask yourself that the great people are there and they are in Ghana and so many places. How many people know their numbers? How many people know their star? How many people? It's about humbleness. It's about how they serve others and they win the favor. My dear sister, my dear brother, we are not suffering because we don't know our star. We are not suffering because we don't know our number. We are not suffering because we don't know. And yes, you suffer since your number you suffer because of Yesubai, our character. That is why we are suffering. So my dear sister, my dear brother, it's not about stars. The people, they can read the star, they can read all those kind of things, but they bow before Daniel. Nebuchadnezzar also bow before Daniel. The people know how to read the star, but they bow before the newborn baby Jesus Christ. So it's not the star that will make you, there's knowing of the star that is going to make you great, but it's about how you react with people, how you humble yourself, how you think. When you are transforming people's life, you transform their mind. If you are able to transform your mind, you also see transformation in your life. It's something into nipa piano, so what transform if you can think of a new thing, you are going to live a new life. It's not by your palm, it's not by your star. It's something and no now sorry obakoye. If you sorry, no be a dear daw, now Jane send ya ubaku via. My dear sister, ubaku kwako via. Wo sorry no be twam, now so bear ya wo twam minyana. Your mind will give you strategies. Into nipa will transform nipa life. Will transform sanya ordering. That is why education is the greatest. In sense, Emma would dream a dream for furo, Emma would to me yet at the fufuro. Into nipa be a war boa more. A dear with the boa woman, and your margin or margin. Into sorry, you teach them how at the end of the day, say Ghana, are you fee Ghana? You say near there now. Which any pana you will teach them. Say be a wood we are flowers to create beauty, so that at the end of the day, will be crowd there. No, we send your wife on Tonchino. You transform their mind. At the end of the day, which any panel. Send your word, and one now be. So when you are thinking about evil, you go and do evil things. When your mind have fears, you find it difficult to create. But when you take fears out of your mind and you develop boldness, everything you decided to do, you are going to do it. So it's about the mindset. Eyadwin no. So many people think this man is mad. I don't think I'm mad. I always focus on my vision. And I'm doing home. Do you understand? People think this man is mad. But I'm not my vision and it's so. If I me sorry free vision and I'm fighting towards. And God, Nyankopon suma meni suading because na wo dwen no wo ye dan a eno no nipa beye. So my dear sister, my dear brother, I want to tell you, it's not about knowing your number, it's not about knowing your star. It's about your character. It's about how you think. It's about how you think. My dear, it's about how you think. Okabrocha yabusa se nipa he and ya kire omo nsurumam. Nipa he enu birth numbers ni ade. But because they have a thinking, see I say the way one light pole, one flower, one light pole, one flower. The way we have suffered to make this place neat. When I'm holding something, I don't need to put it over there. The way they think. So my dear sister, my dear brother, enya fe na akohwe wonsem. No bi ninsa. Na so abobra. Enya fe na wokonhwe wonsurumam, no bi ninsuruma. Obi kohwe ne nsurumam, na so abobra. Nyame pesa wote ase. Se wo pesa brabo udi yi a, niema mienu na wo hwe ne yi. Sanya wodwen. Ani sanya woda usubeyadi edi chire nipa. Because remember, even when we tell you one day you'll be a president, it's the people that need to vote for you to become a president. So you need to know how to talk to them. You need to know how to walk among them. And you need to know how to behave yourself. Because it's the people that will make you a president. Yeah, once and you don't know business strategy. How can you achieve it? How can you? You are born to become a businessman and you don't know business strategies. How can you become that great businessman? So when you say, you need to learn about business strategies. Because I know a bit me the great businessman. And yes, it sounds so nipa we know how to handle your usubanya. Your number is working in you. Your star is already working. Tell me your order for when the number me 2 now. Number 2 is already working in you. But I did Bama say number na year Jumani say you cease struggle. You give yourself peace. Into which will be yawono one be. And Muntino Yankupon A2 year phono or catch and say me ba. So what time for the Jewa Imwano? Because what time for the Jew no buana, you struggle. But the moment onipa you cease ube seize from struggle no, ube sa die bia wuye bia no. Ebem, udu sa ka bibia na eyeshira because struggle will let things go down. Peace will let things go up. So you try to give yourself peace. Udi nipa bia hia, ade udi kan dwen ho no, eyasomdue. That you give yourself peace. It's good to be justice. But you know, in life, if you try to be too justice, you will lose your peace. So sometimes you blind your eyes, as if you have not seen it. My dear sister, my dear brother, oh, that is not. Eye suban ene ya adwen onipa usuban ene wa adwen enti ade a ye wo se ahwehwe mu a hwehwe usubam niam enko yi ahwehwe usubam na hwese ne awoda kete so awodwen enunti na votal okaye was mira me ti da me sum yeso and I saw the lake being created osum na oda ne sum yeso enti bro bi da kete so adwen ben na odwen ewoni tirim because adwen na awodwen no eno aso faso na wo ba konya so me srem me pamchew wo yo kristoni a ye wo nipa na hwe nsurumam ba ye wo yesu no on be koto no wo yo kristoni na read the Bible. Remember Nebuchadnezzar surrounded himself with all those people but Daniel and a J-worm. Because life It's not about the stars you know. Life is not about numbers you know. Life is about how you think and how you behave yourself. Send you power dream, and then I was sorry. And no, and the Maudi. It means send any probably my number, my star. I was so sad. And you tell me no casa. And you tell me, Mijina when you name a pacho, and will Brasim in no casa. Now, a person will tell us, it's not about knowing your star. It's not about someone reading your palm for you. It's about how you think. Obinisa, I will call him dear mamano. But what you say, Nipane economy me Kobe. Nipane warren miss me waribi. Nipane sit down, miss me sit down be. He was able to do it without someone reading his palm for him. So, my dear sister, my dear brother, me palm chow. See a person ye di ewe ya bra bomu dia. Nyeme trust ye hwe ye ho yie ewo ye senia ye dwene magana ni bia me se senia efundaka ni siesie mu nu emefun siesie mu paso sa na osumu ye siesie ni sa na fa utito so you have a good dream. You have a good dream. Gana fundaka bia ye mu hyepe busa ho so bia timi dwen se senia me fundaka emutie nu sa na me dress me beda anka woda you have a good dream. Sans a funda cassette the same and why you neat. So if you can create your bed that would so like that. Also what drain would that so diaper. So my dear sister, near mana ya dish shelf my young family fee. We come see ya dear flowers, but when you prefer and no flowers. The one who answer say, who say full crap of flowers. I don't think I will put me near flowers in be and will fear me. Look up flowers. My dear sister, my dear brother, enti ya me pese ye te ase. Se mo ma ye ni ye mehu a emfa so bia emre ye achi. Wo pade de mfa so bebre wa e suban. Esanso oba konya aware na enye obia ene kreti koyidi no kwhye bibia ase e ni suban. Maami ni didwa na ye tade no nanimutie ne serie na ho brase ne wanfa ne wanhye bibia ase no e ni suban ene se ne odwen ye. Into would dream that a pa would do boni papa. No one so a setrano. Ayo papa. Into me pam chow. Miss Ramo, a winyan coupon demo. Who problem now we want it's not ban and you will start winning. Who problem now we want and you will number winning. Yen na your problem are your work, it will be asen. A ye subain any yard dream. Ye subain yard dream into the four. Ghana mummy mpe bibi pa ye muyem mpe bibi pa emfa mu aye ho na bibi pa ne betum de aboa ye ho no eye suban ene sane aye dwen ye dwen adwen pa ubinya adepa for example fanisa wo namu na wo kwa yeso number 2 na me dey catch on no be say wajimi na akone ne kokko ha the number 2 cannot save you. You will go to prison into misrawo suban papa and I'm Sremu. And Nunti say, well, who Jesus Christ as a title, now who Jesus Christ as a character. Now that says Subaine dear, my dear sister, my dear brother, Usubesu ye. Afe near Tosumi, where dear, near me Papa Duncan Williams. I me say, in Ghana, me your problem be buy a one. I'm telling you, it's all because of our leaders. Our comfort, our software, any abaimo. This is baby a problem if we ever. Because we are spiritual. We are spiritual man. But can we say, oh sorry, you di benku no any spirit. You cover yourself with your shirt. It's not spirit. All those things are physical. Intimate pamcho. Me Papa Duncan William. Where they are Mr. Nidiemu. I know we are all obedient. We are perfect. It means make us say obedient. Me be at me kasa yaw. Aha wo kasa no an kan ye. Ma kasa me pacho me da say. No ma don say. Says ye nyina no Bible say ye tutututu ye hofo. We are all helping each other. It am a person mesra say. See abeka sa Ghana eye honhom bi ena edi eso from Kwame Nkrumah mreso ena kankan nyame na ewuru ena free way kejemu ena spirit way it is not spirit. I'm telling you, it's not spirit that is ruling any man. As I see where I'm in God give dominion to a man. So even when angels come to this earth, we are the rulers. On the other four, Nani am a person at here and say, Nyankopon boy yeno. What boy you say would be your supply must be greater than your demand. And the food you are giving to your body is greater than the food you release from your body. Your supply is greater than your demand. Your supply must be greater than our demand. And when you read the Acts 20 verse 35, yes, what do or catch it? Nasuya for no, and my Paul Musube team when say, or Mamu Winshira at let the supply be greater than demand. Tieni. Ahana yen problem no, your demand is greater than your supply. And when your demand becomes greater than your supply, you are struggling with nature. Because Nyankopon bo ade no ade na sese ne soro eye kese che ne fam into your shoulder is greater than your waist, your upper teeth is greater than your lower teeth, your supply must be greater than your demand. Into time bia nyawo de man I say more than into yesu krampo 5,000 men of feed no there was a remain, so the supply was greater than the demand. But go and check so oba Ghana hana ye demand the price of demand no any greater than the price of our your supply. And no matter what until the day how your supply become greater than your demand. If free said dan and no nipa bia no chero enti fa say epo and a wudare na wudare po a wuni say po no ne ekono ekofam into so dware po na wokofam na no so de wokọ woni se po no o ba o pesa wo ba woni se po no ehwi etu so hwi to so a na de waba. You go in the order of nature o won kire wo epo ne fa. But when you try to struggle with the sea also will take you away. That is the reason why at Depiano, young African, because instead of us to think about high production, you best supply more. Now your supply now more than our demand. Yen the idea China, you demand it. All that we think, we make demands, and this is the problem of Ghana. And me to the Bambia Betna Kunyasua, Yamoche here. Because Bambia Betna Kunyaso, no who say, as I see more supply than demand. Oh, what true? Now, what they call outside, no, what true? So, my dear sister, my dear brother, Yamapesi Atia says, it's not any evil spirit that is ruling the nation into Yabre. It's lack of knowledge, as the Bible says. Lack of knowledge, my people perish. No evil spirit is ruling the nation. It's lack of knowledge. Because what goes school why a console ni power ya say your demand must always be greater, your supply must always be greater than your demand. Some Yankopon so share no. And it was mamu inshira echi oje. Some Yankopon share no, and into the aduane a wudi no, emu odu. So if Ghana we can think that at the end of the day our supply must be greater than our demand. And and was set factories and as ikaya yenso asofo ne adifo any apomfo ne abosomfo yenso yehu nyansa say we should bring those money out and use it to support our people. Into yourself one day when ni kromu akwakwesi factory bi ho to support the people over there. Na afedie yes send niema out yenya bia ma ebi so eka na de bi ko. Then we are reducing the burden of the nation. Now yourself wo fasika wo de asie aban fasika wo de asie we fasika wo de asie. How can we create factories and how can we reduce the burden of the people? Yen bibia evil. Yen bibia evil. My dear sister, my dear brother, that is why I'm saying what you think is what you become in your life. So when you think your life is evil, always evil, you become lazy. People who always want to be lazy always blame people. But if you don't want to be lazy, you don't blame people. You correct your mistake. You see, say, it's a mistake. And I have to be correcting. Because Satan is always accusing people. But the Bible says Jesus Christ justified. My dear sister, my dear brother, me patch enye abaifo eneye bia enye ahohombi ena begu in the spiritual realm ena ye control nipa no nia ye ko school na ye ko sua aye no ni yan fan ye dwuma. I'm telling you today, ye ko school no ye ko ya agree ye wo horticulture students, horticulture for no and beautify a beauty the town, trade your flowers and landscape. Busa ho se Ghana horticulture na mkoye no obrabe no de yedebo enti wo ba agota emu afua na gota ni mu asi. But if you yake the horticulture na yedwuma, then the forest no mu bia flowers any ade. How many parks and gardens do we have in every district? So if those things are not there, how can you beautify your place? So my dear sister, my dear brother, the person says spirit biya no me control the realm and na AD nya. No, in your spirit biya yenya ankasa. Because obia you have to invest the money in abrabum to reduce the burden. You have to invest the money in the people's life. And to could be factories are. And your bank will be a juma. No, also for the people come to you because they are in need. The people come there and pray because they need work. So the money that you have, you also use it to set a factory. Then what by your example at the many panel. That is what we are supposed to do. Because if we keep on doing those things, we will keep on being lazy. Every 3 days you see me here talking to you, but me free chebi I show me my we are dressing we are then I come and talk to you. But you ask yourself, ma will be a juma I will chebi so te and cry. Obeka Chel said, no, you need to value the opportunity that you have get in life. Because that opportunity also can create good links for you. So maybe beyond you share the price. And maybe beyond you value the opportunity that you have. By young Ghana, I say when you are giving up, we don't value opportunities. All that we think about is money. We care more about money more than the people. If you care, one person identity, 3 cities, nobody can show any. Can show one more, you don't care. My dear sister, my dear brother, me pacho. Muma ye that evil talks. Nim free a team. Na yan rain papa. Yan me avimpa. Say abant way and yabaphobia na yeno. If the individuals no wahana ye woskano. Yabeka se beboa. Trabain. Also then na wo ye. Don't try to accuse the government. Whether NDCO, whether MPPO, wants to deal and now because you also have a responsibility in the nation. You are expecting the government. So may you got a moment. How can we make it? And these are the problems of the nation. Until see any penny in you say your responsibilities. So we have to, as I see it to me, a baby out of war, it me pam chow. Where their daddy, where they ask many sound, ba me pam chipacho. The person na tears here say enye evil na be kata the realm any ADSO. But we need to know that as long as our demand is greater than our supply, we will keep on struggle and suffer until say we will make our supply become greater than our demand. Meaning something we took quite a lot. And when you travel to those places, China, Europe, and all those places, when you go there, you know their supply is greater than their demand. So my dear sister, my dear brother, me pamcho, mommy taking all those kind of evil thoughts out of our head. Na because that is the only way you bet to me a creative greatness. Busaho say nipa kesi any asofo akese a difo akese, sometimes even you don't know where they are coming from. But if obia radishan obia choose in the village, so akwakoboa in the villager, my dear sister, my dear brother, when they be too quiet aban cry abeda bonten, when they be too quiet aban cry say me ba be bashawo ente awurade pa bi oyi wu free ye no e ho ne twa se wutimi kai sani Jacob kacho nyankopon se wo san de mekwa a awurade meda wase ma ba for the amount. So my dear sister, my dear brother, and komo a me ban mure ene oba bedi ye nyina ne se enya wo star wo behu, enya wo number wo behu, ene nipa ebetini amwa ye great. It's how you think and how you behave yourself among people that will bring your greatness out. The people you connect yourself to them into walk of Adam Fubiana. Look at that friend protection and son you possess it and son I wouldn't walk abono. It is a lighter or plug there or down. Can we say we need the plug in the socket there, you know, we need the shemwa but triple when it be about. So the friend that you are connecting yourself to, if that friend always think about being poor and you connect yourself to that person, you know that then his poverty also will influence your life. So what the who be a decantion ye win and son what the who akwakobono. If we can think like this, our life will be great. Intime sremu me pamcho and na de yen kasa bebre ni sami nyina ni tia wam na me pese ye tia se say it's not by your star, it's not by your number, it's about your character. It's about your character. Because ubeko prison ya sanya nipa ene do ubeko obi ade da ho won kwa gofa onfa won ko prison entunim se me bie fu me hu yie e wo nipa mu a me su me nya nyonyam kese e wo nipa finish se me dwi adwen pa me su ma bra bon e be papa onyankopon so obi awgidie enye sara ma. So my dear sister, my dear brother, Emma numbers, birthday, any those things worries you, but my when nisu adi and enye wadi hi ade see bet me adwen say dia awurade nyankopon obi hiraye be dia asem ni nyinara abawiye na wiye nyina mu ne say ye no do ye ho na ye mwa ye ho. We should think about how to invest in the people. You can say invest in the people are creating jobs for them to reduce the burden. See bet me ayi we dia awurade ebi hiraye afem damase obi a question bi afo pese obusa no afem pacho betumi ebisa.
You better Misty Cook as a live on SVTV Africa, your entertainment redefined. Better as I say, Abibia Obahaye Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays from the hour of 6 to 7. Misty Cook, but the message back my 80 mona first time I joining here no. I think say I feel I'm mon like page you know Fridays or ba anytime they are Monday, Wednesday, Fridays Misty Cook ba say na you better na se pa so say unyamre unya andaje say otimi feature bi e ba say e be kan nsem kire enso enfan obetu yefo aha enso ade enfim mama kan some of the comments kakra but mama ren fi say mon subscribe to your YouTube channel omo intimi show Facebook no okwa YouTube channel SVTV Africa mon go subscribe more content, more videos go mobile share from SVTV Africa, your entertainment redefined. Mama can comment Mr. Cook me comment be ma lucky Ajadu or say master what are you talking about? Good. Or by first so not say what are you talking about? I think say in the first time. And on the last comment say you are lucky Ajadu or say you are John the Baptist. Then we don't need God to do this. We don't need God to we don't need God to love your brother. Okay, also the comment no. I mean, kind the earlier. I mean, Gladys Toga says good evening. Okay, welcome. Good evening. Desmond Manko says Mystic. Good evening. Good evening. And Desmond, we are no job. So Desmond also great job, Mystic Cook. What are you telling him? Joseph Amwako says SBTV dope. Ment Kweku. Okay. Nana Sapon says this is wisdom. Wow. JTK Kena says wow. Okay. Kojo Bonsu oils or say wisdom. Teddy Moses says yes because we taking loans than our export. I'm not be able to say we are always demanding loans here and there. And I say you become responsible. That's all. Thank you. And see your kind, your message, your kind, and we break it down. Say loans near the edge, they be no. And now say focus is live from Qatar. Mystical, God bless you. Emmanuel Jemfi says wisdom talking. Tell them everything spiritual. The truth must be told. Thank you, Mr. Cook, watching you straight from Kofodia.
Thank you.
Kojo Haibo says thank you. Okay, so lucky the enemy. Can you comment or question be able to Mr. Cook? Okay, serious duo free. Or says, I wonder why the so-called pastors can't invest money. Stolen from some people. It's so crazy. Or say, I wonder why the so-called pastors can't invest money stolen from people. It's so crazy. Okay, Esther says God bless you. Esther says God bless you. So Mr. Cook, I think so. On job signing out. So our comments. If you have no question, you bet maybe so we be up say yeah. SBTV Africa. Bet me. Matilda Ochiri. Ejekum says watching. Thank you so much. Akushika, thanks for joining us. Kalito Morris, big ups. Thanks for joining us. We are first time out share SBTV Africa. We Mystic Cook. Time with Mystic Cook. Moonlight page or Basso. Monday 6 p.m. Wednesday 6 p.m. and Friday 6 p.m. on SBTV Africa. Like your page and then subscribe to your YouTube channel. Okay, YouTube after video where it will go YouTube. Into a family member or friend there only Facebook. No bet me catch and say on share YouTube. Mr. Cook, final will be how better can now what can you wrap here?
Me final way am person me can say me nuanom pastor no me nuanom leaders na nyankopon ahyira mo na wama mo adwen ani nyansa ni nimdie no me amesre nyina ne say mumma ye mwa ye nuanom no the little that we have mumma ye invest because Bible say ensa eni adwuma ye no ekoye bone ensa eni adwuma ye no ekoye bone enti ye nim say ni that means ye na awrade a kire ya ka kire no we are the people to create jobs for those people enti me pam chow. It's not about send your radium in Yansa need to be a better than the speech because Bible say Echlemujidie na metro minuma. Inti numa and it's so important to God. To Misremo, let's help those who don't have it. The radius will be shy.
Mr. Cook or say let's help those who don't have it. Na Nyankopon beshra obia. It all share loom trust. Mr. Cook drobi amba kama pa o yare malaria di wema onum di wema ne de mema obi wem say how ni ade we loom trust o share o screen so loom trust droko pharmacy si our pharmacy bia say malaria tontoma ka o suspect test malaria o test na say malaria o mu a loom trust ko pe loom trust na to dro abaso trend pa Oko pharmacy number some more different product amenji kacha loom trust enwana open enana hedura sisi ayenom open sunsumdro so a Mr. Cook me try say me more be me super sunsumdro so a eno so wo ho ebe ma wa ebe make sure say worms ni ade how ni ade ni nyina no ye be saki ni nyina efi system no eno ye trazo 400 here for the wema so what I say ti say moi we ham no so ham every 2 months bia na say odi weme so when di weme bo say body no skin ni na keka ni ade trousers 400 okwa pharmacy ani na sisi e wo so edura man for topai trousers 400 inti munkope bi na monto trousers 400 munkoto bi na ni na sisi a e wo so ope bulk a omo na ma na egu wo no ope so utu na okoton a wo shop ana bibi pharmacy na ope so utu koton a omo na ma na egu screen so no trousers 400 sa so na omo wo product bi so a ne de bia na ma hiding na me LPM no more product be health link immune system tablets to boost your immune system, you know. I know say healthy where Pharmatrust Limited products am bonya Pharmatrust Limited omo this product omo na ma dey good screen so no into betimi apeke na so ohia dodo no wetu a ukọ pharmacy bia na catch omo so pe health link immune system tablet ni bi yes so fabi na wapom enye din wapom din so onya won din so what you say sa so na de mebubo ni nyina no worms the worm mane we malaria we na mebo nyina omo ye Pharmatrust Pharmacy Limited omo wo wager omo office no wo wager company na nkasa wo wager nti omo na ma na screen so no time to sign out. Misty Coke, you better as say over pass it through. Okay, so Maminka last comment to be name fan signing out. Hey, time I can't wait in your comment in the bow. Okay, so Francis Kweku Abrampa says watching you straight from New York. Okay, serious duo free. You say I will be with you all time. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Duo Free. Thank you so much. Esther Yabua says he is telling the truth, pa. Okay, nice one. True talk. Okay. Please, do you always dress like this? Obi first or who was it? Do you always dress like this? You know?
Yeah.
But you always dress like this. Okay. One day, most a Misty Coke, but tie. No, SB TV and check. Nyame beche. Okay. So Esther also says a Misty Coke. My question is why did church members pay tithe but pastors don't help? Why did church members we pay tithe but pastors don't pay tithe? Yeah. Why? Maminka in answer now about okay. Lucky Ajadu says you have problem with that. You have what are you talking about? I'm not responding to it. You say okay. Quincy Davis say hey okay if Misty Coke can preach the word of God and still Ghana is not okay. If Misty Coke can preach the word of God and still Ghana is not going on well, then GH gets big problem. Okay, that's what it's about. Okay, so Priscilla Squab, I say very inspiring. The people should learn and listen. Okay, so we be say as of for members here, sorry members here too tight, but as of for too tight. Bibi sa and then sir.
Sir, nientia ebasa no sanya Yesu kan ni se yegito mu a okache Petro se mayemu nyina ahemfo ene asofo oso obi a waje Yesu adibia no oyo hen oyo asofo. Okay, neba maybe na man o say Misty Coke, my question is why the church members pay tithe but pastors don't help? So it's former than the okay na we pay tithe but pastors don't help. It is kind of point. I don't know. I say yes, right? Until now, man, they created in body for Christianity because Bible also says say near Jumayan about where body into one only a Juma. So to me, who said Juma way and only pay you quiet and what this can ever. Into nipa who create a juma dia woni so no anya juma no oye e na ode ba but se nipa no woni create a juma ma wo na nipa ni nya be go no mu disca ba ye musi an wo se mai wa no onya scan way timi pam chew enu tina ye me sire me nuano ma difuo me nuano ma asofo ene ani se omo ma ye create a juma so as the Bible say so wo hwe e ma ni dua na so a ono so ma obi intimi pam chew enu tina da bia me wa ha no.
Sir Cyrus Dio Free says be decent so that we can take you serious. Message on the morning. Okay, so shada yi no serious. No so first mami I'll show the kakre me panicho.
You know God is a message. You know Jesus is a message and your president is a message. Da wo ko to abama ban no. Wan ko to ama na tade. Wan hwa tade na hye wa ban. Wo to abane man message ene na ni so ade mu. Into where they are why onipa ni onyam ya asɛm efiri na no ba ene na ni suadi mu abraba a obo
nyata de o
Debi.
Yabena Misty Cook as a summer passing through SVTV Africa and your entertainment redefined. Thank you so much, Misty Cook. So, Nyame Aduma Friday, Misty Cook will be passing to same time in the evening 6 p.m. Inti mon kanche no na mon share na mon invite my friends na mon kanche mo money Facebook no say YouTube mo subscribe to your YouTube channel. Yadama say SVTV Africa your entertainment redefined.